How's it going out there, everybody? This is W.F.S, your doctor. And just when I think I can start moving on to other information, other films, and I will be bringing you more videos about different films, such as the Avatar, we get more information dropping about Indiana Jones 5, The Dial of Destiny. And this time it is coming from Indiana Jones himself, Harrison Ford. But before we continue into this article, if you could click the like and subscribe button, greatly appreciated. And for those of you who have, I so appreciate you and thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Again, greatly appreciated. Harrison Ford says he's not hanging up Indiana Jones hat. I'm just telling a story. Harrison Ford responds to queries about his future as the iconic Indiana Jones, remarking that he has no interest in hanging up the hat. Well, right there, Harrison Ford is saying he's not done yet. And I'm speculating right here that maybe because of all the technology they've thrown into this and the fact that they can de-age the character, that maybe it's sparked some renewed interest in Harrison Ford playing the role some more. But let's just see what the article says. Harrison Ford has no interest of hanging up his Indiana Jones hat just yet. During a recent interview with Deadline, Ford was asked if he was really ready to retire from the role of the iconic adventurer. No. I'm just telling a story. Telling a story. You'll see. You'll see. I hope you'll like it, Ford said before walking away. Again, I'm going to have to go with my theory about the de-aging technology because back in September of 22, this year, they showed clips of Indy 5, and Harrison Ford was there to preview it and give interviews, and he even told people in a emotional story that he was going to end his role as Indiana Jones in this. But now all of a sudden, he's changed his mind. What could have caused that to happen? I'm going with my idea about the de-aging. His statement seems to contradict earlier declarations by himself and others that Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny would be the last outing in his signature role. At a showcase for the new film in September, the 80-year-old actor legend stated, "This is it. I will not fall down for you again." Well, again, he's contradicting himself. Disney has previously indicated that it is eager to continue the franchise beyond Dial of Destiny. Despite this, Kathleen Kennedy, president of Lucasfilms, promised that he would never make Indiana Jones without Harrison Ford. She would not make another Indiana Jones without Harrison Ford, citing lessons learned from recasting Ford's iconic Han Solo in a Star Wars A Solo Story. With younger actor Alden Ehrenreich in 2018, while Disney has confirmed that the company is actively developing an Indiana Jones TV show, there has been no word whether it would be a prequel featuring a younger version of the beloved character or a spin-off focusing on other characters, effectively creating an extended Indiana Jones universe. Now that right there is a very interesting thing to talk about here. Considering they had the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles back in the early 90s, it is doubtful that they would want to revisit the Young Indiana Jones stories since those are already set up to be canon. However, back in the mid-90s, around 96, Lucasfilms, or rather George Lucas, edited those videos and just changed them up a little bit so they could continue the story, because at the end of the show it had an old Indiana Jones with an eye patch. It also made references to Indiana having a daughter, considering that in the Crystal Skull we find out he has a son, and there is no mention of his son being in this next film. It is quite obvious that Lucas deliberately edited back in '96 to allow the story to continue, because the story of the young Jones pretty much, the ending of the series pretty much put a cap on the whole thing, because it made a nice happy ending. They deleted those last endings, or those last clips of an old Indiana Jones, so that they could continue the story possibly. Despite Kennedy's reservations about recasting the role with a younger actor, the strategy is not without precedent. The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, starring Sean Patrick Flanery and Corey Carrier as Indy in different stages of childhood, ran for 2 seasons in the early '90s, earning several Emmy nominations and an approval from fans. Harrison Ford has played the adult archaeologist adventurer for the first time in 1981 Raiders of the Lost Ark, returning to the role for 4 more times thus far. The Last Adventure, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, the first film in a series not directed by Spielberg, featured an ensemble of cast. Well, we can go on about the cast members and everything like that, but this just is a very interesting piece right here. It's just very interesting to try to figure out what's going on, because all the rumors that are out there, this pretty much kills a lot of them. If it is true that Harrison Ford has decided he's going to stay on and do some more Indiana Jones, then right off the bat, there is no time trickery taking place that allows Phoebe Waller-Bridges to take over for him. But only time will tell. Right now, my friends, I'd like you to comment below. Give me your thoughts, your opinions on this, because again, Harrison Ford saying all this, it's a game changer. I'm W.F.S, your doctor. Until the next time, my friends, God bless.